Hello, everybody. It's Sharon and I. Kevin's not joining us today because he worked a 20-hour shift yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
Well, he worked 19 hours plus he had like an hour and a half drive to and from. So there's 20. He's working at a really high-end steakhouse right now. And well, he has 2 jobs, and then he works at a bistro. So we did double shifts yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
And he called me at like 11:30 my time, so it was like 1:30 his time.
Is he
said, "Oh, I just got home," and I'm like, "Why are you calling me? Go to bed." So,
hi, Sherry.
So,
is he a cook or a chef? Because I saw a picture.
No, he's just doing He's doing service right now. And
okay. Well, I saw that beautiful soup that he made the other day.
Oh yeah.
Hi, dozen cats and Sherry and Jalicia. And people saying hi. Hi, Sheila. Yeah, Sheila's come in to bug us. She's going to be back.
Hi, Sheila. Hey, Sheila, you want an invite? Well, you can join us.
Hey, Wayne.
I'm trying to get Wayne to join us, Sharon.
No, well, we've tried too. He's chicken.
I told them, well, Sharon and I don't bite. Well, I can't guarantee Sharon won't, but
yeah, chickens don't have.
I don't bite.
No, Wayne, we'd be kind really to you, nice. Wayne. Yeah, we would be so kind to you.
Because we love you, Wayne.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm just putting my chat box up on my YouTube.
Oh, and Sheila says, sure, why not? Just let me move back to the table. So send her the link.
Yeah, let me send you the link to your messengers because it's easiest to open it.
You're welcome, Jalicia. Yeah, I really enjoy reading. There's such a fabulous community out there. You know, you guys in the chat, it just is wonderful to,
yeah. I love everybody.
I just love reading.
Find Sheila here.
I'm getting a little chilled. I think I'm going to have to put a sweater on. I'll be right back.
I don't have my emails open.
Okay.
I can't think of Sheila's last name.
It's Lynch. Lynch. What? Lynch.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't her hair great, Cherry? Mine is very frizzy because I was out in the morning mist today walking the dogs. Here's one of the dogs that I'm.
Whose hair? My hair?
Here's one of the dogs I'm looking after. Yeah. See this beautiful dog? Oh, she's walking away. Oh, well.
Got it. Boom.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm sorry. We said Sheila's. Well, anyways, I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, I should have just asked you for the letter.
Yeah.
Nobody wrote it down.
No. Oh, thank you, Sharon.
You have a number of questions coming in.
Mm-hmm.
I did send Sheila the invite through Messenger if she's listening. I've got my YouTube live stream big, so I can actually read it. I can't believe how big it is. It's like on a 21-inch screen with at 125%, so I can actually read it.
Yeah, I always blow it up too.
So,
hi, Aspie and Greeter. Nice to see you.
yes, hello, Aspie, Greeter, Sherry Kerr, Gina. And our first question this morning is from Dozen Cats. I love that name, Dozen Cats for me.
I know. And I just found out today that Dozen Cats is Canadian. She's in Ontario.
Well, welcome, Canadians.
So
I love all my Canadian friends.
Kathy, Sheila says she doesn't use Facebook Messenger, and she's given you the address there. Slinging with a capital S, and the rest lowercase. It's slingingcards@yahoo.com.
Yeah. Okay. I just didn't have my email open, so let me open it really quick. I have no idea what Gmail's going to open.
Oh, yeah, that's right, Sheila. I can send you the link. I'll do that right now.
I got it.
Okay, I sent it, Sheila. It was in that email string.
Okay, you're getting it twice there, Sheila.
There we go.
Oh, come on, let me back. I'm on YouTube.
Yes, I understand, Sheila. I just have to move something here. I'll be right back.
There we are. Hi, Sheila. Your mic's off. You're muted.
Yeah, sorry,
I
don't like to give out my name. I've been stalked before.
I'm so sorry.
It's on now.
Ask you for your first initial.
I'm still muted. It's not.
Sorry, I don't see that.
Yeah, I don't like to give out my name. I've been stalked before.
Sorry,
It's on now.
Yeah,
I know. That is still muted.
It's not.
I don't see that.
Yeah,
I don't like to give out my
name.
I've been stalked.
Somebody's
sorry
got
about that.
YouTube on. Yeah.
Sharon, are you she muted or you?
The other one was going. But they can't hear me.
Yeah, they can hear you.
I can't hear
You're
you
on.
now.
Oh, I hear you good.
All right,
I'll
let me
hear you
reboot.
Okay.
Be right back.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just setting up my tablet here so I can see us in YouTube.
Yeah, I'm reading the chat from the YouTube because I have my StreamYard freeze frame to pull questions. so I can scroll down the line looking for the questions in order without losing them. So we're just waiting for Sheila to sneak back in.
Oh, she will.
Everybody that's joined the channel, all the new viewers that are coming in, welcome, and thank you for liking and subscribing the channel. It's wonderful. Little housekeeping on the 26th, which is a Tuesday at 1:30 Pacific time, 4:30 Eastern time. We will be having Debbie, Free Love Spirit, on as a guest. I don't know what Sharon's schedule's like, but it'll be Kevin and I and Sharon if she's available, not working. I know you've been setting a lot.
Sorry, what time of the day are you doing it?
We're doing it at 1:30 Pacific time.
Yeah, I'm working. I'm working
And-
for the whole month of October.
Yeah, I thought you might be.
It's killing me.
Nothing like retiring there, Sharon.
Yeah, I know.
There we
Okay.
go. Hi, Sheila.
Okay. So can you hear us now?
All right, now ready to go. Yes.
All right.
I got good sound. So.
Okay.
Okay, our first question is from Dozen Cats for me, and I think everybody in the chat knows you. If you don't, this is Sheila from Inquisitive Tarot.
Yes. Oh,
And,
hello.
if you're not a member, like and subscribe to her channel. She's a wonderful reader, and we absolutely love her.
Oh, thank you.
She has that great hair.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's looking like today because it's all in my face.
I'm growing mine out. I think mine's going to turn red before long.
Well, red's good.
Well, I'm a redhead. I'm really missing it since I've turned white. I've got a lot of red in it still, but not enough. I know Sharon's going, no, don't color it.
I didn't say a thing.
Well, it's either color it or cut it off. And I think I'm going to color it and keep the links.
Yeah.
And we know everybody's seen my boy cut picture. So, because I usually wear it really super short.
Okay, I'm going to mute my mic while I'm.
Our shuffling queen. Let's see. So the question is, does my dad, Gary, have any messages for me?
Sorry, I'm laughing at Wayne Rich. He's like, Sheila, you need to make an entrance.
Hi, Wayne.
Yes, I saw that.
All right.
We love you, Wayne.
Yes, we definitely love you. I had the opportunity to read for Wayne and Suzanne. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful couple. And then his mentor, who has crossed over, came visiting me in a dream and took me up to the Himalayas, to the top of the world. It was such a beautiful dream. It's wonderful. So I'm always honored to meet other people's mentors. Let's see.
Dozen Cats has a background for the question. They say that they have had 3 readings this last year. Dad and stepdad apparently are asking for my forgiveness, and this confuses me.
Oh.
Well, for that, I would say you would know more about that situation than anybody giving you a reading. And if you don't think that that's accurate, I would follow your own gut. It just seems to me like you would know, right?
Yeah, if there was something that was there to forgive, yeah, I would think you would know what they were referring to.
Because for me, that's where I would just discount that. I'd say, well, that doesn't really fit. I'd probably not continue. But okay.
Because the first message I get from Gary is he's sending you so much love.
Yeah.
I just feel this exhuming love towards you.
Ooh, weird that Okay. Yeah, I'm not.
I'm not feeling any issue of forgiveness at all.
Yeah, but I'm oddly. It's interesting for her background question. I did get the tower here, but in this tower, you can see that this woman is really like hugging the tower, giving it love basically. So when things are falling apart, and I think also with the Ace of Wands, and you can see there's a big flower or a big rose here in place of the wand. So it's like kind of giving a little of yourself in the message or something. So it's like, and I have the Hermit, which is also sitting on top of a tower. So it's kind of like, I think it almost feels to me like this message that you're looking for, and with your background question, like there is a tower that maybe doesn't really exist in here, but you seem to be, sitting on the tower and thinking about it, like, but I don't think it's there, based on this. I'm getting, like what Kathy's saying, it's more of a love from your father than something that you should be worried about that way. I think the message is not to worry. I don't think you have anything to worry about.
I think
sorry.
Are you
Yeah,
can I
okay.
go?
Yes.
Okay. The only thing I see that he would ask for forgiveness is for leaving so early, which is the first card out, and that's the first thing I thought of is, I'm sorry I left so soon. I would have loved to have been there longer. But he's seeing you as the Queen of Cups and your strength with the Queen of Wands. And you have the King of Wands behind you. So you've got all this strength and power, and you're a strong person, and he loves that. He didn't want to leave you with your cup half empty, your goblet half empty. Remember, you've still got 2 cups there, and you need to move forward in your life. And he's very proud of you. He sees you as an extremely strong person. He sees you moving forward swiftly in life, and he doesn't want you to have any heartache in your life. But you're always looking for higher ground. You're looking across the waters for betterment for yourself. He sees you as a spiritual person in meditation, and that you're going to be successful. So your father is so proud of you. And the energy I'm feeling from him is pride and love and gratefulness. And if anything, the only thing that he's sorry for is he couldn't be here for the rest of it. That he had left earlier than he wanted to.
Yeah.
So if that's what other people are seeing as needing forgiveness, he's just on the other side supporting you as much as possible. So, when you cross, you don't leave. So, he's there. What are you getting, Sharon?
I'm getting that I've got the tarot spread, and I also have my own cards. And
We love Sharon's cards.
And this is the first card, which is, the tree with the dormant during the winter. But it also, what it said to me was almost like depressed, that you're in a depressed state. You really miss your father. Yeah. And he's saying the key to getting you out of that is loving yourself. So here's the key. And then loving yourself. And he does send his love. This is also a double message that he does send his love to you. He loves you so much. But loving yourself is the key. And that will take you to, now this is my form of paradise. I live on the West Coast, and there's the ocean and the mountains, where I live. And then there's the sun. So he's saying, love yourself so you get yourself to that feeling of contentment and happiness.
That reminds me of the 2 of Wands looking out at the ocean.
Exactly. In fact, I've got the 2 of Wands right here. Okay, so the energy of the reading, the page of coins. Now the pages are messengers, and the messages, with the pentacles, it's health. He wants you to take care of your health, particularly your mental health. He knows that he was stolen away from you too soon. And again, here's the mental health card. And I'm not saying you have, mental issues. It's just, we get depressed. And he says, don't worry. And you're going to find your way. And then the Ace of Coins. So he's just giving you this, you can do it. You're strong. And I think once you get, I don't know if you're in a little funk right now. I know I have, with this energy that's been hitting the planet, I'm up and down. It's just crazy. Anyways, but you will see lots of movement, and he sees you as the Empress. You're going to be creating yourself anew and doing new things. So I'm going to go back to the key is loving yourself.
Yep.
Yep. I hope that makes sense. Dozen cats. And if it doesn't, don't worry about it.
A dozen cat says, yay, Sheila's back.
Oh my gosh. Dozen Cat says, you are 1,000% correct, Sharon. Thanks to all of you. I suffer from anxiety, panic disorder, and depression. The day after my mom died, I was told my dad was terminal and my life spiraled. I'm making leaps and bounds of progress, getting stronger every day. Wow.
Well,
Thank
That
you
makes
for the
sense why I got
feedback.
that. He doesn't want you to have that broken heart.
No, he
He
doesn't.
was a very strong person.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, I have to pull another card that was at the bottom of my deck, the deck I made. He sees you as Superwoman. So he's saying you got this.
I got a lot of wands, and my bottom of my deck, and I forgot to show it, was the Queen of Wands, or was the Ace of Wands.
Right. Yeah, she'll get out of it.
Yeah. And to me, wands are earth. There's their strength, their power.
Yeah.
You were the Queen of Wands with the King of Wands, and then the underneath the reading was the Ace of Wands. It's a lot of strength.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes. Love, love, love. It's what he's sending you.
Yes.
Okay,
I am so sorry for your loss, though, because
that's really
my
hard.
parents. Very difficult to lose.
After my mother died 6 years ago, we were good friends, and it was devastating. But you get through it. And I know that she's here with me.
And hello, Janet P. She just came into the room. Welcome.
Hi, Janet P.
So are you grabbing the next question?
Jalisa. Yeah.
I can help you with that.
There you go.
Sherry
Claire. How does my November look for me?
Okay.
I hear it's going to go very good. You're going to spend time with family.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if you're doing the holidays or if you're going over to your daughter or sons for the holidays.
Oh, November.
I'm feeling like you're going to be in very good
I'm just going to
spirits.
grab my coffee.
All right.
bottom of the deck, I got the Ace of Swords. That's your truth. And Sherry, I'm getting the Two of Cups. I think that's Dennis, your husband, who's passed. People don't. For those who don't know Sherry, she lost her husband this last year. It's been very difficult.
Sorry.
He is still surrounding you with love and compassion, as always. I get the Judgment card, and I'm seeing that is the angels protecting you, Michael protecting you, giving you strength and courage to move forward. In the center of the reading, I get that Knight of Cups. That's your emotions moving forward. This is an active knight. He's walking forward in strength. Don't feel like you've been left out in the cold, because you haven't. You're holding on to everything you've got still. This is your family, your loved ones, your grandkids. You need to live that life. Don't allow yourself to get in despair with that Nine of Swords, because yet another knight is telling you your health is moving forward. You're going to be feeling good this month. Got the Ace of Wands as a positive note of, yes, you're doing well. You still have Two Cups available to you with this Five of Cups. I'm seeing your cups are not half empty. You're half full. And that Knight of Swords bringing you in. So I think it's going to be a really good month. You'll have a little bit of ups and downs. Don't allow yourself to go down. Use your strength. Reach out to me, your daughter, your son, your grandchildren. Enjoy the holiday seasons coming up. It's a time for being happy and with family and enjoying the good times. And I think you're going to do really well through this holiday season. I'm not feeling like, I think you'll slip a little bit into a little bit of depression, but you're going to pull yourself out of that. You're not going to allow yourself to get real down. You're going to say, hey, nope, I've got things I need to do. I've got family, and refocus that direction towards your family again. So, blessings to you, Sherry.
Okay.
Whoever's ready, Sharon or...
Okay. Go ahead. All right. I guess I'll go. I've got the Queen of Swords for starters. So, this is air again with the swords and thinking and intellectual chaos or whatever. Just there's all kinds of things from what I know, understand in your life, things that are going on. So you want to not get too caught up in that. With the Emperor, you're in a good place on this week 2. Okay, this was week 1. So week 1, you're doing a lot of thinking. For week 2 with the Emperor, so you're getting more control over the situations on the second week. The third week with the Four of Pentacles, you're kind of you're taking a pause, you're kind of reassessing, maybe holding on to certain aspects of what's happening in your world. With the Seven of Wands, it's so small. Again, this is sort of that valor, and you've stood your ground. You've been able to handle a lot of stuff coming your way. So you've really done, quite a job with that. Week 5, I have the Knight of Pentacles, and this is another kind of grounding for me kind of card. And Pentacles are earth for me. Well, the cards, but so again, this Knight isn't moving. There's a lot of potentiality here. He can go if he wants to. He's sitting there with this pentacle. He's kind of staying strong. So for that card, I pulled some clarifiers, and they're kind of, I haven't really tried to read them yet, but I got the pentagram or the pentacle, depending on which way you want to look at it. So again, with that that sign. I did get a mirror. So it's kind of like you need to really like determine for yourself where you want to be. And again, with the stump, to me, this is again grounding, rooting, standing firm. This stump, even though the rest of the tree is gone, is still there, and still strong. So I feel that you are going to be able to come out of what you have been dealing with. Sorry. Go ahead. That's weird. I'm all of a sudden I can't.
I think with the stump, and you're saying she lost her husband within the last year, right, Kathy?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think with the stump, I think, she's feeling a big part of her has been taken away, but she's still strong.
They were together since they were 14.
Yeah.
Oh, that was horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's a lifetime.
Yeah. So
it was very difficult.
I feel this is a message from your husband, Sherry. Yeah, I'm getting this card a lot today. This tree, bare of leaves. I feel like, yeah, you have been in some despair. It's been really tough on you losing your husband. I know he was the love of your life. Yeah, exactly. And again, it's funny. I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled. And again, the key to, feeling better is self-love. Yeah. And
now we know our theme for the day.
Exactly. So the dollar sign came up, and I don't think it's what I came through to me was your husband is saying, go spend some money on yourself, spoil yourself. He knows that you're not going to be foolish, but he wants you to let loose and spoil yourself. He knows you're very wise, but he wants you to spoil yourself. And then I've got in the tarot, I've got the 6 of Cups. So that's the, the memories of you and you being with your husband and family, that sort of thing. But I got the Fool again. He wants you to let loose. Okay. Enjoy life. Yeah. Go spend some money on yourself.
Take that leap of faith.
Yeah. Some self-care. And there's the 2 of Cups, and I got the 2 of Hearts. So there's the 2 of Hearts coming up again. And he's saying, even though he died, it's not your death. You need to have a rebirth.
Live.
You need to keep going with your rebirth. He knows you're up and down. You're very distraught. It hasn't been a long time, and that's just, you just have to move through the grief. It's just all part of it. But he's saying, you've got this. I love this card. This card says to me, I've got this. It's the Page of Pentacles, but it's to do with health and stuff like that. And he says, you've got this. Like, you can balance on one foot. You got this. You're grounded. So, and then the energy of the reading, he still loves you very much, and he's always with you. I'm sure you talked to him, Sherry. He said, just keep it up.
Shout out to Kevin. Loving Vibrations is in the room.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. Hope you're getting some sleep.
Hello, ladies.
Yeah. Thank you, Sherry, for that question. And blessings to you.
Sheila, did you have
I did mine already.
Oh gosh,
that was first.
I know it's hard, as you said.
Yeah, my brain just. Okay.
That's
Our
okay.
next question is from Star Midnight. That's a new name. Hi, Star. I'm glad you joined us. She wants to know, does the spirit have a message for her? For him? I'm assuming it's a woman.
All right.
Spirit a message.
So Sherry says, "Oh, thank you, ladies. All three of you are so right on. Yes, I need to start living again. I'm working on it. I talk to him a lot. Love you all."
He always
Thanks
hears
for
you.
the feedback, Sherry. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Have a message.
I have this feeling your spirit guide has a wonderful sense of humor. I'm using my deck of characters. Love this deck. They're seeing you as quite a spiritual person. You're the fairy. You're in very good communications with your guides. You need to listen to them. You're on fire with your connection. They're saying kick back and use your third eye. It's guiding you in the right direction. It's going to take you to that pot of gold. So, use your intuition to make decisions. Follow your hunches. You're going the right direction. You're not going to end up in the swamp. So, look for that pot of gold. Follow your gut instinct. And you're right. You're being guided. So, all good. I love this deck. It's so fun.
All right, I've got the Ace of Pentacles for mine. So, you're in a good position in life. I think whatever it is you're working on, because this is a very general read, so I'm not really sure what we're asking about. So this is success. So you're doing very well. With the Six of Cups, that's reminiscing or remembering other times. You might be spending a lot of time doing that. They realize that. And again, with the Hermit. So I'm getting the Hermit. And if you look really closely, it's kind of a little fairy down there with a little hedgehog. So he's looking for answers. And I also pulled the Wisdom card. So you see the owl and everything. So you are receiving information and, listen for the answers. So you will receive them. So that is what I have.
Okay. When I looked, I suddenly was drawn to, there's a fridge in this big kitchen island. There's a wine cooler and beer fridge, right? And all of a sudden we tuned in because I didn't even notice it before, but it buzzes quite loud. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's buzzing quite loud. And I also got another thing that Star Midnight, they're telling me, don't listen to all that buzzing out, all the buzz out there. Okay. In fact, here's the 5 of Wands, the RG Bargy card. Don't listen to all that buzz out there. And I'm going back to my cards now. And this is the blue, this is the throat chakra. And it's telling me stay in your truth. You've got to speak your truth. You can't pay attention to all that buzz and all that chatter out there. And if you do that, it will really pay off. Mm-hmm. And the key's coming up a lot. The key is, now this is your third eye. It looks kind of blue, but it's actually purple. The key is to follow your intuition. I mean, you are intuitive. Follow your gut. And if you do that, good things are going to happen. So they're telling you, don't pay attention to all that clatter out there. You need to trust yourself, speak your truth. And and if you do that, then you get this wonderful Sun card, and you are strong. You're strong. So that's what I get. And the rest of my cards here say the same thing, so I'm just going to leave it there.
Yeah.
But I will show you this. You are the Queen of Pentacles. You've got this. See how confident she looks? No one tells her what to do.
My kind of person.
Yeah. I hope that resonates with you. Star of Midnight. Hi, Connie.
Hi, Connie.
Here's our
Hi,
sister
Connie.
Connie.
Also, hello to Cheryl DaCosta and Snow Wolf's in the room.
Snow Wolf. Hi, Snow Wolf. Nice
Hi,
to see
Snow Wolf.
you.
Did I miss your reading again, Sheila?
No. She's
Okay.
we're all good. You know, I
Very
usually go last.
I'm just like, you went last.
I went last, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
you know
I
how
went.
slow I am with the shuffling.
My brain is just not functioning today.
That's okay. We got your back.
Yeah.
I'm having a blonde moment or a gray moment.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's the gray. The gray's getting to me. I had a question here from Sherry H, directed to Sharon, but we'll all answer it for you, Sherry.
I like your mom's name.
Hi, Sherry H.
Does my mom Sharon? Oh, I was thinking, does my mom, and asking you
My name
directly,
is Sharon.
I read it wrong. Does my mom Sharon have any messages for me?
All right. Whoops.
Well, the first thing I was told is to pull you a card from the surrender deck. And it's surrender to trust. And it says, trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. So that's the first message from your mother. You know what's best for you. And whoever's ready.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll go. I've got the Hierophant here for you. So this one, again, we know that this is intellectual. They're a teacher. And to clarify it, I pulled the Thinker. So these two actually work together. So, she's there with you. I think this might be overthinking. I don't know. My second card was the Seven of Pentacles. And as you can see, this little rabbit is comfortable right here and relaxing. And its clarification card was beauty. So also pay attention to enjoy your life. You need to be enjoying your life and what's around you, and live in the now. with the Two of Cups, again, there's two, well, two squirrels in here, but there's two people who are making are friends, whatever. So the relationships in your life with gratitude is what I received here too. So just, it's, I think we sometimes think a lot about what our relatives are doing after they have passed, and we're forgetting to live in the now, which I think is what this message is that I'm getting here. So just make sure that you're enjoying today, tomorrow, and the next day. There will be time when you will see her again, but it's not that time. So I don't know. I feel like I tried to explain it. I'm not sure if I'm explaining this right. So go ahead.
I think you are. You did great.
Sometimes I don't know that I express it correctly, but I'm trying. So
Well,
okay, I'm getting somewhat the same message. The Ace of Wands, just reminding you to, commune with spirit, and that you will move on to smoother waters. I think they're telling you about moving on. I think you've had tragedy. Didn't you lose your husband as well? Oh, you lost your husband quite a while ago. But anyways, you've got this moving on to smoother waters. And this is, I'm not seeing this as a man coming into your life like that. What I'm seeing this is your mom is telling you, you've got the confidence. And the wand is about, creativity and that sort of thing, and strength and power. You've got this. And the lion is her watching over you. She's always there watching over you. Exactly. Yeah. And just keep those communication lines open, because, your relatives are there for you. Your husband, your mother. And you've, manifest. I know this is the Seven of Wands, which is, higher ground, but this is, meditate and raise your vibration and stay in a positive state. You have got this, and try to stay out of that, which is the Eight of Swords, because it's, you're restricting yourself by negative thoughts and that sort of thing. Just try to achieve that balance, getting back to balance. And that's all about self-care and communing with spirit, and just maintaining a very positive, attitude, which I know you are very positive. But all things, we get down easily. I mean, as I've said to these two ladies, this past few months, particularly the last few weeks, it's been like really up and down. The energy hitting the collective right now, it's really tough. You're up one day, down the next, or it can even change from hour to hour. It's really tough. But try to maintain your balance. And the energy of the reading, again, now this is usually doesn't, holding on, but I think the message that's being sent to me is, you've got this.
Yeah,
okay.
Sherry is saying,
you've got this.
Sherry said, Sheila, she understands exactly what you were saying.
Yeah.
She was saying yes to Sharon during your reading. She says she is working on self-care and balance right now.
Yeah,
so
that's the big message. That is the big message.
Yeah.
All right, I'm glad you're doing that.
Yeah. I'm getting that
drained.
What's going on in your life is faded. You're moving in a positive, upward, forward faded position.
Mm-hmm.
And just like Sharon, I got this strength that you carry within you. And you're living in your truth. So follow your truth. Follow your gut instinct. Just like the surrender card said, trust in yourself. Trust in your decisions. That's very important that you have that message, that you work on that balance and that trust. Because the next card I get is the Two of Cups, which is a good health card. Balance. When your life is balanced, your health is balanced, everything comes balanced, because you've got the strength of the King of Cups behind you. But if you choose to listen to others and not follow your own instinct, that's going to lead you to a tower moment and despair and bad health. So this was underlying. Don't allow this to happen because you've got everything it takes to move forward in your power and in your truth. So follow your gut instincts. It's going to lead you in the best direction. That's what I'm getting. I love how our cards all marry together.
Yeah, I had to open my window more. I'm getting hot.
Yeah, we swung down into the 60s and 70s and we popped back up in the 80s today.
I don't know. I'm glad that message worked.
Welcome, Ellen Cousin and Tina McSee.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us today. If you want to add your name to the list of questions, just if you can, put it in caps and put a couple hearts around it so we can.
And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell.
Yes, absolutely. Like and subscribe. Also, subscribe to Nasty Women's Tarot and also to Sheila Inquisitive Tarot.
Yeah, Gima, I just unmuted myself. I was just going to say, you're welcome, Sherry. Yeah, she says she's been sometimes a lot of changes in the past 6 months. Sometimes I feel stretched, but I'm working on the balance. And yeah, she was always telling me I could do whatever I put my mind to. Thank you, ladies.
Oh, that's a clear message.
Yeah.
Just follow your instincts. You clearly have got great instincts.
Yeah. And by the way, Sherry, I love your new picture.
Yes, I do too. I noticed that. I love your Voices from the Swamp too.
Yes, too. I love that name.
Picture went off on mine.
And sliding down here, looking for the next question. Wayne's celebrating in the room.
Wayne is hilarious. He's so funny. He comes into my chat and is like, I'm here now. We can start. It's funny. Sense of humor is great. Love it.
Wayne, so my love to Suzanne. She's probably back there sewing right now.
All right, great, everybody, for subbing. It helps all of our channels. It's so, let's YouTube know we're okay.
Oh, here's an interesting one. In the reflection of my TV, I saw a man. I said hello, and he was gone. Who was this man? Wow. Oh, I got the chills. I literally got the goosebumps throughout me. Who was this
man? That's interesting. I'm getting the vibe like that disembodied head face I saw in my kitchen once. I used to see something on the TV too. It was weird. Interesting.
I'm feeling like it's somebody she's known. I don't know from now. I think from a past life that sort of popped in.
But in this life, I don't know that it is someone she knows.
I don't think it's somebody she knows now. I think it's somebody from a previous life.
I'm getting the feeling that it has something to do with where you live. With my experiences with ghosts are not always like somebody you know. There's sometimes they're pranksters. Sometimes there's someone who's stuck there. There's somebody who because you're open, and I think a lot of the people here are. I'm surprised there aren't more people that have had these experiences, although I hope to find out.
Oh, I think a lot of people in the chat have.
I'd like to know more, but I feel like they may manifest in different ways. Now, who they are, that's going to be.
That may be what I'm picking up on the past. It may not be her past life. It may be a past resident of her home.
Yes, that's where I'm kind of going. I'm feeling like, I don't know if your TV is it older television. Like I still actually have tube TVs in my house. So this is the
You
only
have one
real.
of those old tube TVs.
I have 4 of them still, or
Wow.
5 actually, and I need to get rid of all of them. But those were famous for getting reflections in. Um,
Special
I
to know.
don't know. I'm feeling like I'm getting the 70s for some reason. The 1970s. It's kind of what I'm picking up. Time frame, time period for this person when they either may have passed or that's why I'm thinking tube TV. I don't know why. Wow.
I asked, I had the same feeling as you, Sheila. I think it's a spirit that's stuck. And I asked that, is this a spirit that's stuck in the house? I got quite emotional. The feeling I got was very emotional
Yeah, like
and a sadness. So I asked that question, is this a spirit that's stuck in the house? Oh,
This is
yeah.
the death card. He's crossed. He's somebody that's crossed
Oh,
over.
yeah, definitely.
well,
But when I asked that question, is this a spirit that's stuck in the house? And I got the Ace of Wands, so yes. And of course, in 4 wands is a symbol for house. So yeah, someone that's stuck in your house and the judgment they need to pass over.
but if they
And
cross, they're not stuck anymore. So I don't think they're.
Well, I mean, crossed in the sense that it's the death card. He's
Yeah.
passed.
yeah,
Correct. Yeah.
yeah, they need to pass. Maybe you can do something to help them pass over, or maybe someone can come into your house and help them.
And that's where I wanted to go next with this. I'm kind of thinking that you may want to try to I would try talking to them for one and be like, I understand that you're here. And first of all, you want to coexist peacefully. So that's the other thing. You want to state this, but you want to say, is there anything that I can do to help you?
Yeah.
And maybe see if we can't get them towards that crossover. I just feel like them showing their faces to you is not always really a good thing. So, and
Well,
I know
it doesn't sound like he's being mischievous or anything.
well, it can escalate, but it's just like if you can start to get that understanding with them that you want peace, but I would see if you can't start asking them to watch for the light and imagining like a door with bright light and getting them there, or maybe I don't know. I wonder if there's some way to get them to cross over. I don't know. You may want to.
you want to reach out to me, I can actually help you cross. I can help you get in connect with him and see if that's what he's wanting. Is just some help crossing over.
Yeah.
I've done it many times, and it's actually not that difficult to do. I usually always call in the Archangel Michael to help guide the person across to the other side so they don't walk in fear.
Right.
Sometimes they just get stuck because they were afraid to cross over,
Right.
or they died so suddenly that they didn't realize they had passed.
They could be confused.
And it could have caused confusion, yes. Yeah, I'm getting that he is from the past, that he has passed over. He's seeing you with this as this Queen of Pentacles. I do think he's coming forward, possibly asking for some help. And I'm feeling like he's looking across the seas for a calmer ocean, but he hasn't been able to find it. This is my Raphael death. You can see a turbulent sea.
I have the same deck. Going back to that Queen of Pentacles, that queen, she takes care of everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
that's how I look at you to help him.
They're reaching for help, and I think he's seen that you do have light, that you you are seeing him, that you might be able to help him.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually what attracts spirits to a lot of us in our homes, is when you're intuitive and you have abilities, you also set out, you have a light that calls in spirit like a beacon. And that's why he's presenting himself to us. He knows that you have abilities. So he's trying to communicate with you, to reach out. I think you can help him. I think you can help him move forward with the 7 of Pentacles and let him go see his king. So, I think that's exactly what he's doing. He's trying to reach out to help, to get some help to cross, so he can move on. He's got loved ones on the other side that are waiting for him. I don't feel like there's anything malicious about him. I think if there was a malicious thing, I think it had already been showing you that. My experience with all the ghosts that I've encountered is when they're pranksters, the pranks start almost immediately, as you notice, or the tapping and the harassment, if they're that type of ghost. I'm not feeling him with that energy. I'm feeling him with an energy of seeking out help, of wanting help to move forward. So if you want to email me, I can help you do that. It's a very simple process, especially if they're wanting to cross over. And it's actually a very beautiful process, because you actually feel it emotionally when you do it. So my email address is in the pull down menu, and I'll watch to hear from you. If you use an email that doesn't have your screen name, just let me know your screen name in the subject line so that I know it's you. So, and then I'll connect up with you through Messenger or through Zoom, and we can talk about that. No charge. I'm more than happy to help anybody with stuff like that. So, anyways.
Okay.
And Wayne said he just got rid of his television 2 years ago, the tube TV. Welcome to the 21st century, Wayne.
I know. I have to throw away so much stuff.
I've got a TV and I haven't used it for years.
I just use this one back here.
I only watch TV at night when I go to bed, because my husband has it on in the bedroom. I rarely turn it on anymore.
Well, I don't have cable or anything.
Downstairs.
I don't have cable or anything. I just have the internet, and I find that's fine. For my entertainment or getting news, I can get it on the internet. So
yeah, I just got my cable bill, and I was looking. I'm like, Showtime. I've never subscribed to Showtime, and a sports channel that I need bill for. We don't even watch sports in our house. My husband is not interested in sports whatsoever.
Right.
He might watch NASCAR, but that doesn't happen on a sports channel. That's on regular TV.
Right. Anyways, I think I just might sell the TV.
Yeah, I watch. I used to just pick up news by the clips. Now I'm so politically exhausted that I will just follow a few stories and then I'm over it.
Here in Canada, the news I do follow is CBC, the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, and they have a live feed every night. So I don't need my TV.
When I lived in Washington,
so we got another question there, Kathy.
I'm writing down my list. I know there's other questions.
Yeah. It's hard to do them in order. Why don't you just grab one that?
Yeah.
Well, because I've had it froze, so I'm just looking through for icons. Unless you see one right off the bat.
Oh, I've seen lots go by.
Yeah, there's a few.
Such as, do you have a timestamp date?
Well,
it depends on what appeals to you.
Yeah.
I'm open to anything, except for we're not reading on health or legal matters.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No help. No vaccine.
There's some great information on vaccines out there that just came out from the CDC. So if you have questions about that, go look up some of the new studies that have come out.
Okay. Tina Maxie had a question way back here at 2:31. May I ask about my oldest son?
I found it right as you said her name.
Okay. And she also gave some new information. She says, my oldest son has been going through a time with divorce and new girlfriend whom he has a new baby. He stopped talking to me. Will he come around soon? So thanks for the information.
I wonder if he's worried that you don't like what he's doing, and that's why he's not talking to you.
I heard, yes, he will come around. Just stay open and positive with it, and supportive of his current situation. And yes, in time he will come around. So I got an immediate answer on that one.
Oops.
So I'm happy to throw a few cards on that and see. Let's see what direction that's. Remember, this new baby is your grandchild. So enjoy. I love my grandchildren. I'll give them up for a minute.
Okay, I'm ready to go. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, the Chariot. Yeah, things are going to move forward, but slowly. The King of the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. He's hesitant. He is worried, as what Sheila said. He's worried about what you think of him in this new situation. He's really stressed about it. There's a lot of heartache, I think, around losing his first family. But he's going to work on himself and get some more balance in his life. And the outcome is the Sun, which is the most positive card in the deck. So yes, he's going to come around. It's going to take some time. That's all. And he is worried about what you think about him. Maybe you could send him the odd text like thinking of you, a lot of hearts.
Yes, that was sister.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm feeling right now that he's getting the 9 of Cups. He's feeling overjoyed with all the baubles in his cup and all the emotions that come with that new baby and the new life. He's really working hard in this new relationship to build a good foundation and to plan a happy life. And in the center of the reading, I get the happy family. He is really happy in this relationship with the new baby and the new family. And they're wanting to build a wonderful home together and a good life together with the 4 of Wands. And if they're not married, this may lead to the marriage. But they're going to be very prosperous as a couple. I mean, the 9 of Pentacles. So I think this is a good union. Him, this new woman in his life, this new child. I think this is a very positive, forward-moving relationship he's getting into. And at the bottom of the deck, I got the Ace of Swords. He's found his truth in a relationship. So embrace what's coming, what is coming to his life. And if you had any disparity about this new relationship, trust that he has made the right decisions for himself and that he is very happy in this relationship. So be open to embracing this new family and there's new women into his life, because I think you're going to find that your son has found some true happiness in it.
Okay, what do you got, Sheila?
Well, I've got the Justice card ready. So it's kind of like, I think for him, with his way his life is changing, this is what he wants, I think, for justice. So he's moved on. He's sort of withdrawing, I feel, with the Four of Cups here, just sort of taking that time to figure out what the next move is and how it's going to go. There's the Star, so we have revelation, and we have hope. So he's trying to start up things.
I got the Star as well.
Yes, and with the Seven of Wands, and then this one, there's sort of a lot of stuff going on here, but it's it's been a battle for him to get where he is. So he's been working on this. So I have the World and Mastery and Completion, or New Beginnings. So it's sort of all those kind of things. Like, we finished one part of life and trying to start something new. So we did that, and then we need to start over. So with you, so clarifying, I got the Empress, and so you're his mother. So he's going to look to you. He will come to you, and this is kind of odd, but there's a big tree behind her, and she's pregnant that way. But there is the burden with the Ten of Wands. So he's kind of feeling like this is a lot. It's a big change. Some people may like it. Some people may not like it. And he may not be totally sure how you are feeling. And with the Devil is where I feel that he's kind of caught. Like he's not sure what to do. He could go forward, but it's kind of like, well, it could be resolved if he would just start talking to you. Again, I kind of agree with Sharon saying, send a text, something, and maybe that can help. And I actually have to send a text.
Tina said, yes, I get that. Oh, yes. Boy, thank you. I think so. Yes, I think he is worried. And yes, I will. Yes, I will, for support. Yeah, let him know that you're supporting him. That is really important that he hears that from you, because I think he has a little fear in the change of relationships and the new child. That's
exactly. And I pulled some cards from my deck, and again, divine timing, and yes, he is worried. And also, don't you worry. It'll happen. Just let him figure it out.
Yeah. You probably need to let him know that you support him.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you do, that's probably what's going to open things up.
Yeah. I think things are going to work out good. Just let him know that you're there.
Yeah. Even if you just send heart emojis to him, and that's it. You don't have to engage in a conversation. Just let him know that you're there.
And our next question is from Jima. She says, my daughter had an interview. Will she get that job or another?
Okay, let's see. Okay. I have the Eight of Cups to begin with, so it's kind of a self-confidence issue. Maybe she's not thinking that she can get this job, but when you go in for an interview, you really need to be like, I'm the one that you need to hire. I'm the one. So if she doesn't get this one, that's one of the things. So with the teacher, with the Hierophant here and the keys, so this guy knows he has information to provide to others. It could be government, it can be things like that. So I don't know what she's trying to get a job in, but with more cups, there's also more nostalgia. So I don't know if she does she want to leave the current job if she's in one? But with the Nine of Pentacles, I kind of have that culmination thing where, I think for her, she knows what she's doing. She's strong in her craft or whatever it is she does for a living. So she could really do it and, be kind of the boss, the teacher. And with the Queen of Wands, again, with the inspiration. So she's got the ideas and she knows how to get stuff done. I see that. But with the King of Cups, now this is, emotional security, somebody who's very, strong in that. Maybe she's got to be able to work with whoever the new boss will be. I'm not saying that that's necessarily a man, but it's one I have. Going forward, it is going to be self-control. Maybe don't tell everybody everything. When you get in there, just, really focus on what it is you have to do. With the Five of Wands, there is strife. Now, whether or not she will get it, I did get the plus sign from my Black Lantern. So I feel like something's being added on. You will, this maybe the new job will come. She said she has another job but wanted this one. Physical therapist. Oh, so maybe so. I don't know. She might get it. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'm seeing that she's really wanting to move forward, getting the rider through Lenormand on this. But something's blocking her. And I'm feeling like this is herself. She's very wise and confident in herself. Very good communicator. Very good at her trade. But I don't know. I think there's something underlying that's, I get the coffin and the cross, which is, there's a burden there of something that she's picking up on from that interview that's making her reluctant to feeling totally comfortable about this particular situation. I don't know if it's the first job interview or the second one. But I do get the Lovers in the Institute. I think she will get a new job that's going to give her opportunities and decisions. And with the Crossroads, she'll have to write different directions she can go with it. She'll be working with an older person that opens the opportunity up for her with gifts. and I'm feeling like these gifts are career opportunities, advancement. So she needs to follow her gut instincts. If she did go into an interview that she was feeling that block, that uncertainty, questioning that, taking the job, she needs to step away from, even if that's offered, she needs to step back from that and focus on the one that's going to give her those good vibes, those opportunities. Because she is very bright, she's very intuitive, and she will know which one it is that she wants. And if she doesn't get offered the one she thinks is her first pick, there's probably another one out there that is that she'll be interviewing for that will be the right fit. So, but yeah, she needs to avoid that one that interview that may have been left her set back a little. What are you getting, Sharon?
I've got from my deck, I'm getting the Fool. So she needs to trust. She will get what she wants. This to me is paradise. This is getting everything you want. But I agree. There's something like I'm getting this feeling in my solar plexus, that there's a confidence issue there. There's something that's holding her back. And I've got, this is actually, it's not orange, it's red. It's something rooted in her second chakra. She's got something that's maybe she could get some work done on her second chakra, but there's something to do, I think survival, that kind of thing. There's something that's holding her back to do with work. But she is really good at what she does. She's the star, and she needs to have faith. Now, in the tarot, the energy of the reading is the Four of Swords, but she's looking very worried there. She's got her hand on her head, and she's looking very worried. So I think she's got to raise her vibration around that. I got the Eight of Pentacles, so that's to do with work. And I think it's that job's going to be delayed until she steps into her own truth. This is the King of Swords. And once that happens, when she gains that confidence, and in an interview showing who she is, right? Then things are going to happen really quickly. Just the Eight of Wands, moving to calmer waters. Again, have faith. So we've got the Fool card twice now. She needs to have faith and trust. And here's the nostalgia card. Yeah, I feel like there's something in the past that's holding her back, and it's to do with the second chakra, and it's causing confusion. But I think once she does that inner work and does that, she's the Knight of Swords. She can grab that job. She can go for it. And yes, eventually, yeah, she will get a job that will allow her creativity and that sort of thing. But there's something she needs to clear. Something in her energy she needs to clear. So that's what I'm getting. I hope that makes sense, Jima.
JR had a question next.
Yeah, I'm going to pick up Ellen's question first because I did miss it and I found her question.
And is Ellen still here?
We're approaching the 2-hour mark, so we're going to take Ellen's question, JR's question, and then the final question will be for it was about a spirit guide. I can't remember.
I think they're asking if we could give them their spirit
Angela. So we'll get those last 3 questions if that's okay with you, ladies.
Okay.
And yeah, I can't read over 2 hours, or it just totally wipes me out. Okay, so the next question is from Helen Cousin. I'm sorry I missed your question.
Cousin.
And And it says, I live in London, UK for 20 years. I'm looking for a new home by the seaside and more in the country. When do you see me moving? Ooh,
Man.
I'm going to throw the alarm in. That's the only one
Yeah, I was
get.
going to say timing's hard with tarot.
Trying to get a season. Well, the first card I got was the Storks, which is your movement. Storks come and go. They move. They deliver. And you will have decisions on where you're going to rest your head. You will go into a contract, and it looks like at the park represents the springtime. So sometime this spring, you'll be looking at relocating is what I'm feeling. That's what the card's giving me.
Okay. All right, I got mine. I've got Knight of Wands, messenger of acting first and thinking later. So you probably don't want to just jump into anything too quickly, is what I'm getting with this guy. But I do have the Chariot. So you are moving forward. You're going to be going down the road. So with the supporter of compassion and intuitive feelings, Queen of Cups, you really want to make sure that where you're going is going to be the right place for you. But I do think with the King of Pentacles, provider of prosperity and power, you will find someplace. Then I get to the last one, which is not interested place. It might look good right away, but then there might be something that isn't right with it. I don't know. But for a time period with balance, I'm seeing like the summertime on this card. But this kind of concerns me, where I think you're thinking that you're going to find something, but I don't know. That's
don't pick the first place you find. Sleep on it before you sign that contract.
For entertainment purposes only. So definitely. Yeah, wait, let me just pull one more on this because I'm not getting this. That not interested one isn't jiving.
Yeah, I've got something there too that she's.
So
yeah,
I think she will find it. I think it's gonna be like you might think it's the right place first, like you're gonna be changing your mind, like is it right, is it not right? It's sort of back and forth like that. But I think, which is what the balance I think is. So I don't know. Go ahead.
yeah, I got now here's the third eye card, is that follow your intuition. I think if you rush into it, you'll end up. What was that?
Oh my gosh.
It was my power brick. It got separated from the plug-in part of it, so I'm gonna have to put it back in because this particular laptop is a the power hog. Okay. She says she doesn't want to rush. Yeah, good idea. So okay. Yeah. So yeah, don't rush because you'll end up paying too much. This one I got, don't rush. And if you have questions about a place, follow your intuition and, really, really investigate, make sure there's not some hidden problems with the house that you move into. And I know justice, just make sure that it's the right place for you. But I do see you moving. There's the card or the Chariot. And I have yes. And then I think this is for summertime. I agree with you, Sheila. Maybe it's not this summer, maybe, the coming summer, maybe it's the summer after that, and you'll be moving on. So that's what I get.
Yeah. Spring, summer, park.
Yeah, spring, summer. Yeah.
Period of time when you're going to meet. Yeah.
Exactly.
Be in the park. I pulled a surrender card too, and it says, "Surrender to obsessive thinking." It says, if you're obsessing about a person or a situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help you bring clarity or even solve the problem. So I think what this message is saying is don't rush into what you're doing, but don't overthink it either. Take the time. The spirit's going to guide you in the right direction. So. Yeah. My memory is just killing me. JR. I knew if I saw it, I would get it. Okay. A neighbor who, JR's question is, a neighbor whom I've had problems with in the past is suddenly taking, I think it may be talking to me.
Yeah.
What is their intention, and why I said in conversation? That's funny. I'm hearing that they want to get past the differences, resolve conflict from the past. Let's throw some cards on this. Wrong deck.
Oh, yeah. I got an answer. All right.
Go for it, Sheila.
Yeah, with 9 of Cups, so they're over there in their house, and they're thinking about it. I'm agreeing with her. Anyway, I got the same sense also. So it's kind of like, all right, well, we have everything we need. We've been through this. We're good, right? So with 2 of Cups, it's also getting together and maybe breaking bread or having a cup of coffee or something with your neighbor and saying, look, why don't we talk this over? Because for a long time with the 8 of Swords, you've been stuck in a moment that you can't get out of. I've been there with neighbors. It's not fun. You're stuck. But maybe this is your opportunity now to get out of this. So with the 6 of Pentacles, and you see that there's the scales of justice in here. And there's, again, 2 people. And somebody's giving, somebody's offering. So they're coming to you. So you want to be open with that, because if you don't, this is where you are with the 10 of Wands. It's a burden. It's been a burden. It's probably for you too. I've been through this before. I know what it's like. So with the Star, I clarified the 10 of Wands. So here we have again the 2s, the balancing. You've got
I got the Sun.
Yep, you've got the water. You've got the 2 cups here. You've got this here. And again, we have this, but I'm not done, because we have the 4 of Wands, another 2s. You got 2 people. to, you know, people coming together, celebrating. Maybe we can, you know, it's not a marriage, but it could become a friendship. You could change it. And in the end, again, with temperance, more twos, more conversation, more self-control and balancing. So this is your time to work with this neighbor and try to see where it goes. Do everything you can to work it out on your end. You can't control them, but you can control yourself. So.
Well, your reading, my reading are going to mesh really well together.
Mine too. Absolutely.
You want to go ahead, Sharon?
It doesn't matter. Whatever.
Right in the center of my reading, I get that the conflict. That's what this was all about. Is this Nine of Swords, this conflict, this sleepless nights, this disagreements. He's coming forward from the past and offering you the Page of Cups. With that fish in the cup. I always have to point that out for Sheila. It's a tease. I'm sorry, Sheila.
Well, I'm teasing when I say it too. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. She made a comment one day that it just creeps her out. The cup has
no,
because
I was joking. It's a joke.
So I ran with it for all these years. Yeah.
Okay.
The fish is a representation of abundance anyway. So he's offering that fish in abundance and friendship. He's trying to manifest a better relationship with you. Okay. Trust it. This is going to be in good fortune on an upward swing from the downward problem with a relationship in the past. He's throwing down the gauntlet. He's making a peace offering, and your relationship will go forward in a very, very positive notes with the Ace of Cups. So you know we've got the Page of Cup bringing in the Ace of Cups is the finality of this. You're going to become really good neighbors with each other. You may not, have that super bonbon, let's have coffee every day relationship, but you will get along, and there'll be peace in the neighborhood, and you'll be good neighbors. So, I think he's coming forward to make a peace offering of a friendship and community. And I'm feeling his intentions are good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Right. Yeah, the energy of the reading is temperance. So yeah, this needs to be righted. Yeah, exactly. And the first card is, you need to reassess this situation. This is stuff that that happened in the past, and you have to move forward. I think some things were said, here again is the Page of Swords. I think some things were said, impulsively and, in the heat of the moment sort of thing. So you need to move past that because you guys are in this relationship where, you're really stuck. It's not a good relationship. You're really stuck. And I think he wants to break free of the past. So that's why he's offering you this. He wants to rebuild your relationship. Here's the Three of Pentacles. He definitely wants to rebuild a good relationship. I think he really honors you. He sees you as the high priestess, that you've got wisdom. And he's putting out the olive branch. Here's the Ace of Pentacles. Again, Pentacles is about, one of the meanings is health. So he's reaching out to try to fix this. And I think if you do that, it's going to end up as the Ten of Cups. The relationship will be repaired. And I've through my own cards. I won't go through them, but they say exactly the same thing.
Yeah, I got the nines. Yeah. Close.
Yeah. And the ending result with my cards, the ending result was the same thing. There's that. So,
yep.
He's reaching out. He wants to put it in the past.
Much better to have a good relationship with your neighbors and bury the hatchet than conflict. That's for sure. So yeah,
wish you
I
well
would.
in that, JR. So good
Yeah.
luck.
Yeah. Faye, our last question is actually going to Angel. We're hitting our 2-hour mark, but I don't. When is your next show, Sheila?
Official next show is next week, but I might make one. I might do one during the week this week. I don't know.
Yeah, well, Kevin and I will be on his channel, Kevin Loving Vibration, on Tuesday at 3:30 Pacific time. No, 3:30 Eastern time, 1:30 Pacific time. Sharon and Lisa Nasty Women's will be on Tuesday, also later in the evening.
At 4 o'clock Pacific time, 7 o'clock Eastern time. That's our Tarot Lounge Tuesdays, in which anything can happen. Bring your beverage of choice. It doesn't mean it has to be alcohol, but bring your beverage and your snackies and just have some fun.
It's Faye.
Right.
I think Faye's a regular over there. Faye R. So I'm sorry we can't get to your question today, but we do have to, sort of cut our limits. So come join any of the channels or all of us. We were happy to have anybody come in, and one of us can get to your question. Okay. Our last question of the day is with Angel Fernandez.
Okay. Oh, I think they were asked. I think they changed their question and asked about the spirit guides, but because
I think she wanted to know who her guide was, and I'm not one that can actually answer
probably
that question.
No.
I know a few people that can, but I'm not one of them.
I'm not one of them. No.
Oh, and today I finally figured out how to use the Tarot Love Community's calendar, because I could never figure out why my stuff never showed up. So when I do have a show, I will now be able to get it out there.
Yeah, I need to pull that calendar up too. We're trying to not clash with everybody's programs and find.
It's hard not to. And somebody told me early on that I should still be able to have my space. So it's kind of like it's going to. There's so many out here now that it's kind of hard not to. That I mean,
our Tuesday program. Linda G comes on about halfway through our Tuesday program, but it's for her prayer.
Yeah.
And so we don't lose our audience from the prayer because they pre-submit their prayers, and then ours will end before hers is over. So that's sort of nice.
I know, but what people forget too is that you might gain new audience members.
Yeah.
You might find somebody else out there. So it's kind of like, it's hard to. There's only so many hours in a day.
Right.
So
and Kevin and I are both working with each other and with Sharon and numerous other readers, as we all are, doing a lot of collaborations right now.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to build our channels. So
yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
Sometimes the collaborations, even getting together with collaborations, can be difficult because we have all these time zones we're dealing with, and
I know,
and countries too. Because I've been invited to read with Chrissy at Barefoot Tarot in Australia, and I just need to get back with her. And we're about 12 hours difference or so, or 9 hours difference.
She and I are 15, but we figure it out.
Yeah, so you're 15. That would make me 3 hours later, so I'd be 12 hours difference. Yeah. So
okay.
But anyways, so what advice can you give me to have more and better social relationships with people? I just told pull a surrender card on that one.
Okay, I've got with my story cards. I've pulled confidence. So you do need to pull your confidence up. You need to start understanding that you're also worth it. I think you're maybe feeling like maybe sometimes you're not good enough, but that's not true, because with rising, you're going to come out of it. You're going to come out of it rising. You're going to go up. Nature boy comes up here too. So maybe you need to get out of your house. You need to get out. Like, see that there's literally like a house up here, a tree house, and he's outside and getting to know where other people are, or he's out there with his dog anyway, but getting out. And then I have box of rain, and these cards are kind of interesting because it's like, well, you know, a box of rain. Everybody needs a box of rain. So it's kind of like, I don't know, look at it, you know, and in the box, things actually are growing too. So you kind of need to get out of your box. Rain you can't really hold it there, and flow with the flow card here and the flowers and what else is going on here? More, I think, water. So just sort of go with the flow a little bit. You know, don't push against everything like this. You can't really keep, you know, unless if it's a cardboard box, it's not going to stay in there. But, you know, you need to kind of, you know, get out of your comfort zone. But go with the flow and get your confidence up. So, next.
Sharon.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay.
I threw character cards on this, and then my guide said, read these in pairs. From usually my top row will be what's here and now, and my bottom row will be the outcome. But they told me to read these top and bottom as pairs. So the first card I did in the number 1 position. My first row is a cauldron, and I'm reading this cauldron as you're manifesting the open doors to new relationships. So and it's funny because it sort of flows with what Sheila was saying, because my next card is the island. You're going to find your crystals on the island, where manifestation happens. You know, crystals are powerful. They give you strength. They give you good vibrations. They bring forth new things. Go outside and ply your way through it. I get the farmer and the bulldozer. So we've got this outdoor theme, this outside, the open doors, going outside. And what's going to happen is you're going to lasso the fairies, those good people in your life. So you have good people coming in your life. Don't let heartbreak get you down, because your heart's already been repaired with the repairman. So look for those friendships, those new relationships. Don't worry about your broken heart from the past. Leave the past behind. Get out, lasso that fairy, that angel. Get out in the outdoors. You can manifest good relationships with people, and those doors will open up for you.
Okay, I'm ready. This is with my cards. Yeah, they're saying get out there. Get the confidence and get out there. I think you've been home probably too long through COVID and that sort of thing. Yeah, get out there and start fishing for new friends. You know, just put your line out there. You know, you're not going to get a relationship or friends if you don't put your line in. And what's holding you back?
Sounds like you got to do it outside too.
Yeah, you got to do it outside, exactly. And the thing is, fear is you know, you're really gripped by fear, but you just need to get out there, and you know, you can't hit the bullseye until you're out there. And you're strong. Just build your confidence and your strength. You know how you just approach folks. You know, just be with folks like you are at home. Like, be comfortable. Just be yourself.
Go with the flow.
Go with the flow, and you've got this. You're a superstar. You're superwoman or man.
I love it. I hadn't seen that one yet, Sharon.
Yeah.
Those are
So it's all about getting out there and putting your line in, you know, and just try to be yourself. You don't have to be this really, you know, maybe you feel you're not witty enough. Just relax. Just
Oh, be your authentic self
Just
always.
be yourself. And that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to show you, Sharon. My characters' cards now have a dad.
Crystal.
And as you know, my dad is a pipe smoker. So
Yeah.
when I drew my dad,
Cool.
he smokes a pipe. So I
Yeah.
added him to my deck. Because
that's so neat.
Card out of 111 cards, there's no dad in the deck.
Oh, no.
Wow. That
So,
is weird.
My deck has a dad.
Yeah, I've got 40, I've got the deck of character. And then I'm doing my own deck, as I've said. I think I've got about 40 cards here now of my own, but I keep adding.
Yeah, every time I think of something new, I try to remember to flip it to you. Hey, have you thought about putting this card in?
Yeah. In fact, I'm going to have to.
In fact, I have a couple I need to send you of ideas.
Oh, yes, please.
Yes, I'm beginning something too, but haven't had a chance to work
it's
on
fun.
it.
I haven't been doing it these last 2 weeks because I'm house sitting. I left all my art supplies at home, but I need to get back to it. I've got more ideas.
Yeah.
So, well,
right.
I want to thank everybody for coming today, and thank you to my special guests. Well, Sharon's my regular guest. Sharon reads with me every Sunday.
Yeah, I'm chopped liver now.
Yeah, chopped liver.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so, Sharon. I think we're too good of friends to be chopped liver to each other.
Sorry.
Thank you for joining us, Sheila, on the fly.
Yeah,
it was so
you.
fun. I was so happy to have you. It's so fun to read with you.
I got to.
Yeah.
And if you haven't subscribed to Sheila Inquisitive Tarot, please do go over to her channel, like and subscribe. Sheila with an H.
Yeah. So yeah.
And, yeah, she's a really fantastic reader.
What is it that you keep
very
holding
witty.
up, Sheila? What is that?
This is a crystal wand with like this, but it's a quartz crystal. I started to feel a little bit drained during the whole, because I did my own show for 2 hours too, and I was like,
exactly. Yeah.
My daughter made a bunch of those for her girls, and she calls them calming wands. They ground them.
Yeah, this
grounding
helped. So
they're very helpful.
Yeah,
cool.
I like it. So.
Anyways, next Tuesday on the 26th on my channel, Debbie Freebird Spirit will be joining us. I'm so excited. She's been a mentor of mine and Sharon's forever, and Kevin's. Very, very supportive, beautiful woman. If you have not met her or are not familiar with her, it's Debbie at Freebird Spirit. Please join us Tuesday. Also check out her channel. She's changed up her programming, so she
I did it again.
Quite a few shows with a lot of guest speakers. Absolutely a wonderful person and beautiful reader. We're so excited to have her on the show. So, Sharon and Lisa Smith at Nasty Women Tarot, they're on Tuesday Lounge Night, right? Tuesday Lounge Night.
Tuesday Tarot Lounge Tuesday at 4:00 Pacific time on Tuesdays.
Although Wayne said they really missed the Saturday shows because
I know.
Work schedule.
Lisa's getting really busy, and
yeah, I realize that.
Her weekends are she's busy with stuff she has to do. So
life is catching up. It happens to all of us. So, thank you everybody for joining us. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please help the station, help the channel out, and hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, come back, and it's been really fun. And we will see you next Sunday or next Tuesday with Kevin Loving Vibrations. He usually joins us, but he had a very long work week this week, so he's taking the day off, and we will see you next week. And I will. Everybody smile for our last shot.
Bye.
I can't see my exit button. There it goes.